This is my practice interview, part 1.
Well, with regards to my technical and creative skills, with word processing and spreadsheets, I'm very familiar with Microsoft Office, for I've been using it since in the early 90s for my school projects. And then during college, I was exposed with Open Office because I used to have at least a backup for word processing and spreadsheet softwares, because we also have Linux softwares before. Then in the early 2000s, I learned few web development skills. Like for client-side coding, I use HTML and CSS. Then for server-side, I'm familiar with ASP because I used to make e-commerce site for my thesis then. And for the database, I was able to use my SQL connector for Visual Basic. It's actually Visual Basic 6. Then for few designing tasks, I was able to use Photoshop, but I was really able to utilize just until CS3 because my rigs then are not capable for the CS4 extension and onwards. So just CS3 for Photoshop. And lastly, for social media applications, I was familiar with few like LiveJournal, Blogger, Twitter, of course Facebook, Foursquare, PhotoBucket, Google's Picasa, Flickr, YouTube, and Delicious. With regards to my previous work experiences, actually I have quite a few already, but the one I'm going to share to you are the ones with real contracts. My first ever job is I worked as a real estate mortgage trainee. It's with Ardent International Fulfillment Services in here in the Philippines, in Quezon City. And during that time, I was part of the sales team. I was then tagged after 2 weeks a junior sales analyst, wherein my major job is to prepare lending proposals to our clients that would want to like buy houses, or if they are eligible for refinancing their houses. So I'm the one who's looking for other options from lending companies if they could really get a loan out of whatever assets that they have then. But unfortunately, those were the years that recession hits US and the company got foreclosed. Then my next job was I was an application support engineer with Titanium Technologies. The company's major business is actually it's payroll. They call it e-payroll here in the Philippines. It is a web-based managed payroll application with human resources information system, and I was part of the project management team there, where I handled few accounts, wherein I was tasked to focus on the proper documentation, accomplishing the project scheduled task. With at times I had to lead technical teams for technical testings, and sometimes I also help HR with regards to documentations or training purposes presentations. Then after that, I also been a management trainee for APCO Direct. I do face-to-face marketing in malls and business offices, wherein I used to pitch with people I solicit for I actually solicit for pledges for UNICEF and Worldwide Fund for Nature charities here in the country. Then after that, the latest job that I got was being a customer service representative with APAC Customer Service, wherein it's a call center business, so it's a BPO, and I handled the account of T-Mobile, wherein I had to answer calls, all our calls with regards to the customers, like billing issues. If I had to do troubleshooting, I do troubleshooting, and sometimes just simple clarifications on some application if it's applicable to their certain phones. And so far, those are my job experiences before being here. Well, have I heard or read something about your company? My answer is yes, because I just did my research a while ago for how, or at least what is the history of Ubertor, if I'm able to find one, which is yes, because there had been lots of interviews, particularly to Stephen Jagger, introducing his business, his and Mike's business, and it actually came from him that he said if you are a website provider, particularly focused for real estate agents, though I know that some of your clients are not really focused on just real estate agents because they can tweak or use just pages to be a simple website if they want to. So far, I just like the transition that you've been through since 2000 when you started your first business for your web hosting until you figured out that there's a niche for a website, particularly just for real estate agents. That is where Ubertor came up, and so far I know you have 3 ventures now, and you may start the 4th one with your payroll hero, but so far so good. It's a good thing that you were able to set foot to Philippines, so have your outsourcing things done here, and having Ubertor as the first ultimate client of the company. And so far, Ubertor is better, I believe better and growing, because I've also seen some of the site statistics of your site compared to a few years back and a few months back. It's getting better. Well, how do I understand your business? As of the moment, all I know is Ubertor's main purpose is to be able to help realtors to get that better exposure over the net, because Ubertor allows real estate agents to be able to create their own website in just few easy steps, and then from that website they can add their own listings and add pictures of those listings, and it's so easy for them to have it done, and because automatically we can have it be in a slideshow mode, and if they have a panoramic video or at least panoramic photo of their certain listing, we can set it to be in a virtual tour type of mode. And I think it could be one asset that a realtor can have if they were able to sign in to your plans. And one good thing is you can also set their site with mortgage calculator, and that is, I know it's one of the essentials for a realtor because majority of their clients will have that concern how to compute for certain interest, and just in case they want to buy that listing that they have. And what I really like so far with Ubertor program is your elite type of program, or concierge program, because you offer a lot of extra services for your clients, like adding listings to other sites like Craigslist and Kijiji, and you also miraculously can include wax scores for any ads that's particularly within the city, especially if the client would want to, or your client, like the realtors, would want to. And overall, I like the concept of Ubertor as a business, because real estate will and forever be there. So far, that is what I can tell about Ubertor. Well, how do I spend my free time? I usually like watching different kind of movies, even movies like from Bollywood type or Hollywood, and some Asian movies, of course. Besides on that, I like cooking. I try to learn cooking at least 2 dishes in every month, because just for self-achievement. And at times I also read magazine, particularly Entrepreneur. If I also have a chance, or if I was able to buy some books, usually the books I buy, if not best-selling novels, it's inspirational books. And if I have internet connection at home, I used to play some games application that is available in Facebook. And if I want to be productive, usually I would watch videos or tutorial videos from lynda.com, particularly about designing or web development. What skills or qualities would I like to develop? Well, as of the moment, I would really like to have a better communication and writing skills. But so far, I'm learning, or at least taking few exams over the internet, free applications with regards to that matter. And hopefully, my main goal when I applied actually here, I want to develop my web designing skills and web development skills, if possible, actually. Well, based on my professional experiences so far, I think I can really help your company for I know I'm really into details. So like, if I could be part of your concierge team, I'm good in posting listings for you. And since I'm really good in documentation, I know I could help you on that part. And being able to be part of your concierge team, I know I can manage tasks and I can monitor them thoroughly, because I know I'm good at that. And if you may need someone who can do simple designing or simple tweaking of pictures, I know I have the capability, I have that eye on certain design or presentation or simple formatting. I can do that for you. And so far for Ubertor, I think I can be very essential on that part. But if you may need me as one of the customer service representative, it would be okay as well. So I know I still have to learn a lot of things about Ubertor still, about its capabilities, but I think I could be an asset as well on that part. So far, that's it.